Good morning. It's Friday, June 26th. So I read this morning that in Belgium, anti-Semitism has reached new heights. Belgium has passed legislation targeting shechita. That's the Jewish method for slaughtering animals for human consumption. This ban is definitely sending a message that Jews are not welcome in Belgium. Now, this ban not only affects the Jews, it also affects the Muslims because they slaughter their animals in a similar fashion. The difference between Jewish slaughter, koshering, and the Muslim slaughter is the methodology is very similar, except the Jews use a very, very sharp knife, and in one quick slice across the animal's throat, the blood loss is so fast that the animal goes to sleep and then eventually dies. Under halal, which is the Muslim slaughtering technique, these animals are actually hacked, and sometimes their heads are actually chopped off. So there is a difference from a humane perspective. But that's not the whole point of this thing. The point is that it's very difficult now for Jews to get kosher meat because the supply of kosher meat is not that great. And so Jews can't get kosher meat in any traditional way where you could go out and say order a truckload or something that would come to the butcher shop. That's not the way it works in Europe. The supply chain is just not large enough to support Belgium and all of the other countries in Europe. Shechita is a vital religious practice within the Jewish faith that forms an inherent part of our religious identity. And without shechita, Jews would be deprived of the ability to eat meat. So this is a very, very serious matter. The world doesn't seem to be paying attention to it. And the way things are right now in the world, they probably wouldn't give a shit anyhow. In July, there will be a hearing at the European Court of Justice that's expected to rule on the legality of the ban on Jewish and Muslim slaughter methods adopted by Belgium back in January of 2019, actually. Now, I think because there's a huge Muslim population in Europe, this ban might be overturned. But you can never tell because anti-Semitism is such an evil thing that they might choose to screw the Muslims along with the Jews. So it'll be interesting to watch and see what happens at that particular point. In the meantime, what do you think that the Jews in Belgium should do about it? While you're mulling that over, I'm going to cite a couple of events that have happened to Jews pretty recently related to our religious practices. In the Scandinavian countries, that's Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and also Iceland, they've not only banned shechita, but they tried to ban circumcision too. Until the smug and terminally clueless Scandinavians were apprised of the fact that circumcision is also a Muslim practice. And so they gave that idea up very quickly because they also have large Muslim population in those countries. So maybe it's the size of the population that matters really more than the conviction that something is wrong. Let's go back a little bit further to 1893, when Switzerland banned shechita. And that was in the middle of an anti-Semitic campaign. Now, it doesn't surprise me that there are anti-Semites in Switzerland because they were Hitler's bankers. So it shouldn't surprise anybody that Switzerland behaved like that. And Norway, which banned Jews from even entering the country until 1851, followed suit in 1929 and banned shechita, supposedly on humanitarian grounds. Odd, that's very odd in a country that harpoons whales and clubs seals to death for their pelts. Sweden banned it in 1938, copying a Nazi humane slaughter law, almost word for word. So this practice of banning shechita is not a new thing. it crops up every couple of years along with the rise of anti-Semitism. We'll see what this court in July has to say about it. I have very little hope that the verdict will be favorable. So, have you mulled over my question? What do you think the Jews in Belgium should do about it? Probably you haven't got an answer yet. I'll wait for your answer. You can email me or whatever you want to do. But here's what I think. In Belgium, the Orthodox Jews control the diamond business. So if I were the Orthodox, if I was Jews, and there are only 20,000 Jews in Belgium. I don't know what the size of the total population of Belgium is, but 20,000 is peanuts. It's a small population. But they control the diamond business. The Orthodox Jews control the diamond business in Belgium. So if I was them, I would place a call to Israel, and I would say, we got to get out of this country, and we're going to bring our diamond business to you guys. And I think that would go over very well. I don't think Belgium would particularly like that. Antwerp would certainly die, since that's where the majority of the diamond business is. But it's a little thing like that they could do. Threaten to leave the country. Now, that might not make any difference to a certain portion of Belgium, which doesn't think anything of it. But I would imagine that's a sizable amount of business. Not only that it's a sizable amount of business, but the people who deal in diamonds have money. So that could be a big effect on the Belgian economy. And sometimes money talks louder than words. So that's one of my ideas. And I hope between all of us we could come up with some other great ideas. And maybe we'll even send them over to the Belgian Jews, which would be a good thing. Because I think in this time and the way things are, we have to stick together. And so I leave you with that today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.